Hello and welcome to sprint number 4 for Team 8 Capstone Class Fall of 2018 Web Server Project. The team in Team 8 consists of Abigail, Addison, Bikram, Joel, Luha, Matthew, Seth, and Vladislav. Key achievements in Sprint 4 for Matthew created a store for users to look at all the items available for purchase. Abigail got the delete feature working on the manage user page so the super admin user can now easily delete users from the user database with a click of a button. Got the change user type dropdown working on the manage user page so that the super admin can now easily change a user's type. Got the send email page working so the super admin user can now fill out a subject and body field to send an email to all users, all admin, all super admin, all normal users, or just one user. Addison made a chat have multiple rooms that will not receive messages from other rooms, and when a user joins or leaves the room, the other chat members will see that happens. Bikram added a feature where registered users can attach a file with a discussion post, and added a feature where admin users can delete discussion posts along with the attached file. Joel created a system for regular users to request an event, and created a way that users can view an active request while awaiting an administrator's approval. Luha created a club theme page that allows super admin users to change the color themes for the ACM pages, and created a color theme page that allows admin users to change the header background for an ACM club page. Seth completed the logout function that allows users to log out, created a button that allows the super user admin to email an individual regarding dues, created a button that allows a super admin to send an SMS message to an individual user regarding dues, created a button that allows a super admin user to send an email to all members regarding dues, and created error checking when updating a member so bad data does not get into the database. Vladislav, a user can now click on the title of an event on the main page, and information about the event will be displayed. The user can now click on the title of a discussion on the main homepage, and the page containing the discussion will open. The user can now click on a title of an event on the club page, and the information about the event will be displayed. The user can now click on a title on the discussion of a club page, and the containing discussion will now open. Hello, my name is Matthew Gear, and this is my Sprint 4. Child user stories. As an unregistered user, I want to be able to view product on a web store so that I can see what items are available. Acceptance criteria. When an unregistered user clicks the store link on the main bar, they are taken to the web store. When an unregistered user is taken to the web store, they can see all the items that are in the product database. The unregistered user is able to see the chosen picture, price, spec, and type of the product displayed. So we're going to come over here to our ACM homepage. We're not logged in or anything, so right now we're sitting here as an unregistered user, and as you can see, we now have a store button on the homepage. We can click this store button, and it brings up the ACM web store. And we can see all the items that are currently in the database. We can double check that these are the items in the database in Compass, and it looks like everything is being displayed properly. And we can also see that we're seeing the chosen picture, the type, the price, the spec displayed on the page.
My name is Abigail Curran, presenting my portion of Sprint 4. As a super admin user, I want to be able to select one or more users from the user list so that I can send them an email. If an admin or normal user tries to access the email users page, they are taken to a page that says unauthorized access. So currently I'm logged in as Abigail LK, which if you look in the database, this is just a normal user. We can also see here. So if they try to access the email users page, it takes them to that unauthorized access page. And then I can log into a normal admin, which is a current 2. This one is not a super admin, just a regular admin, and they don't have access. So when they try to access that again, they get the unauthorized access page. And then if I log into a super admin, they can actually access that page. The super admin, all users is selected by default. So when we reload the page, all users is selected. The super admin user can select all users, all admins, super admins, normal users, or select one. So those options are at the top. When the super admin user selects all users will appear with a check mark under the sent email. So if they select all users, which I can show it repopulating that. These are all users, so we have 4. If you look in the database and refresh it, there are currently only 4 users in the database. When the super admin user selects all admin users, all admin and super admin users appear with a check mark under send email. So if I hit all admin, it includes both admin and super admin users. When the super admin user selects super admins, all super admin users appear with a check mark under send email. So now it just becomes the super admins that appear. When the super admin user selects normal users, all normal users appear with a check mark under send email. So then normal users, again, now it's just normal users. When the super admin user selects select one, all users appear with a radio button under send email. So when they hit select one, instead of check marks, it's a radio button. The super admin is unable to click on the send email button if they have chosen the select one option and haven't yet selected one user. So I've chosen the select one option, but I haven't selected users, so I'm not able to actually hit the send email button. When the super admin user selects one user's radio button, the page is refreshed to display just the selected user with a check mark under send email. So if I want to send it to this person, if I hit the radio button, it's refreshed, and now they are the one that is shown. If the super admin user clicks on the send email button without filling out the subject or body fields, a message appears saying, please fill out this field by the first empty field. So if I come down here and I do not fill in either of these fields, it will complain. And I can erase this to show that. When the super admin user clicks on the send email with the subject and body fields filled out, the page is refreshed with a message saying emails have been sent. So I can do a test. I can set in, I'll be setting it to acurrent2, and it's refreshed with that message. It might take a second, but it should appear here. And then there is that test email that I just sent out. When the super admin user clicks on the send email with the subject and body fields filled out, an email with the input, subject, and body is sent to all the selected users. So that is the email that appeared here. If one or more users' email is invalid, the page will be refreshed with a message saying, unable to send an email to the provided addresses. Invalid email addresses will be displayed, and all other emails successfully sent. So if I wanted to send to all normal users, this email is not currently valid. When the user signs up, they can't use that email, but I went into the database and changed it. So if they go to send an email, you refresh it, it does say that message and it shows the actual email that it failed on, which is the one that is not valid, but the other one is supposed to send. So if I look over here, that one did go ahead and send. As a super admin user, I want to be able to change a user's type so I can easily update a user's access. Only super admin users have access to changing user's type on their manage users page. So currently I'm logged in as Abby K Temp, which is a super admin. I can just refresh the page to show they currently have access to the dropdown, but if I change them to be just a regular admin, the dropdown will go away because they don't have access to it. So now they are an admin, so if I refresh that, they no longer have access to changing the user's type. So I'm going to go ahead and change that back to be a super admin. And refresh it, and now it's back. When the super admin selects the user type from the dropdown, the user's type is updated and the page is refreshed with a success message saying user type successfully updated. So say I want to change this type to be an admin. Let me go ahead and show over here that person currently is a normal user. So if I change that to be admin, the page is refreshed, that success message is shown, they are now an admin, and if we come over to the database, that role now is changed to an admin. I can then change it to a super admin, and again show that it is updated to be a super admin. As a super admin user, I want to access the manage user page so that I can delete users. Only super admin users have access to the delete button on their manage users page. So again, I'm currently logged in as a super admin. So if I go ahead and change this to be an admin, they will no longer have access to the delete button. So if I change it to be admin, the delete button is gone. I'm going to come back over here and change them to be super admin. When the super admin user clicks on the delete button, the user is removed and the page is refreshed with a success message saying user successfully deleted and an email was sent to the user. So say I want to delete this user. If I hit delete, that message is displayed. They're no longer displayed here, and if we refresh the database, that user has been removed. And if I go over to the email, I'm going to have two because I did it before, so the one that was sent 0 minutes ago. We'll go with the next story. When the super admin user deletes a user, an email is sent to the user's email saying your UCO ACM web account has been deleted. If you believe this was a mistake, please contact us at acm@uco@gmail.com. So that is the message that is displayed right here. If the user's email is invalid, the message displayed will be an error message that says invalid email address, unable to send an email to user successfully deleted. So the user is still able to be deleted, but the email will not be sent. So right here is the user that does not have a valid email address. So I can go ahead and hit delete. It will show that error message, but if I actually go over to the database and refresh it, it does successfully delete that user.
This is Addison Toscani with Sprint4. As a registered user, I want the chat that I join to be live/in real time so that I can have direct communication with other members in the same chat. The acceptance criteria is the chat room will only receive messages from the chosen chat room, and when a user leaves a chat room, it will display to other users which user left. So here they are both in general chat, and if the left user goes to robotics chat, the right user will see that that user has left this room. And if the robotics user types in robotics chat, robotics, this user will not receive it because it's not in the robotics chat. But if they go down to the robotics chat and they join the room, they get the chat message.
Hi, my name is Bikram Portal and this is my presentation for Sprint4 child user story. As a registered user, I want to upload files with my discussion so that I can make my post more understandable and also provide additional information in the file. Acceptance criteria: attaching file to the post is optional for the user. They can also post without attaching any file. User can attach a single file by clicking an pay-per-click icon. If a user tries to post a file more than 10 MB, they will redirect to the page where it tells them about the maximum size of the file they can attach. After successfully posting file will be uploaded to the file for post folder in server. After successfully posting file, a post is added to the database with attachment attribute which has information about the file location in server. So let's go ahead and test those. First, I'm going to try posting without attaching any file. Okay, attaching file is optional. Okay, I'm able to post without attaching any file. Now I'm going to try posting with file. Okay, let's when I click this pay-per-click icon, I'll be able to upload the file here. So I'm going to choose this file, open it, and post it. Okay, as you see with file, I uploaded this file. Okay, and if I go to my compose and refresh it, should be able to see that post. So this is the file, the post I just did. As you see, the title is with files, and the attachment attribute has the location of the files. And if I go back to my server, as you see, the location of the files for upload, and it's uploaded here in this folder. Okay, let me test try uploading the bigger file, bigger than 10 MB. So let me do more than 10 MB. More than 10 MB. Okay, so I'm gonna try uploading some files which are more than 10 MB. So I'm gonna try uploading that Apache Tomcat zip file which is more than 10 MB. So I have this file path. Now I'm gonna hit post. As soon as I hit post, it says error, maximum file size is 10 MB. Try zipping your file. Well, it's already zipped, but still it's more than 10 MB. So the user are not able to upload the file. Okay, let's go to next child user story. As an admin user, I want to click on delete icon so that the post and everything associated with the post, including comments and files, will be deleted. Clicking delete icon on the post will delete files associated with that post. After successful deletion of the post and associated file, the user will redirect to the discussion. So as right now I'm logged in as a super admin. So as you guys see, this post has files. This is the post we just did earlier with the file. It has with file title, and also has like delete icon. So if I go up here, this is actually the files location in server. So once I delete the post, it also delete all the attachment including this file. So we're gonna go ahead and test that. I'm gonna hit the delete icon. Okay, it's not there. The one post with the title says with files is not here anymore. But let's go and see if the files is there. No, files is also deleted. Okay, and this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lu Yao. This is my project Sprint4 presentation. Child user story. As an admin user, I want to have the option to select theme color on the select club page so I can easily edit the club homepage theme style. The admin user must click the club theme button on the sidebar to go to the club theme page. This is the club theme page. The admin user is able to select the club name in a drop-down menu at the top. This is the drop-down menu. The current theme colors for the select page is displayed to the right side of the drop-down menu. This area will display current theme colors for select club page. And the admin user is able to select pre-designed color themes in color palette. These are pre-designed color themes. We can choose any of them to change the theme colors for capture the flag club page. The admin user must click the Customize button to activate the Customize color palette. Click the Customize button. This is the Customize color palette. The admin user is able to click each input field to pick colors or fill with color hash code directly. So each input field can pick any color with the color picker. Or admin user can input the color hex code directly. The admin user can only enter 6-digit numbers or letters to input fields in the customized color palette. So you can see cannot input more than 6 digits, or we cannot input a space and the size simple. The admin user must click the Save button in the bottom to update the select club page themes color and the data in the MongoDB database. First, we will go to the MongoDB database. You can see the current navigation bar color is the 171A21. Go to save the new color and refresh. You'll see the data has been updated. As an admin user, I want to be able to upload a header background image on a select club page, so I can easily edit the club homepage theme style. The admin user is able to see the current page header for the selected club. So we can see the current page header here. The admin user must click the Upload Image button to upload a new header background image. So click the Upload Image and upload a new image. The admin user can preview the page header with the Upload background image. So you can see the new image already in the header. You can preview it. The admin user can click the red X button to clear the upload background image. Click the red X button to remove this image. The admin user can click the Reset to Default button on the right side of the page to clear the upload background image and set the header background by default. So let's choose the club page header with the background image, and we can click the Reset button to remove this image and set the header by default style. First, we go to the upload folder. We'll see the preview of the preview image is here, and if we save to the default style, then the image file has been removed. The admin user must click the Save button in the bottom to update the select club page header's background image and data in the MongoDB database. So you will see we can upload a new image to this club page and select a different color, save, check the upload file, the new image file is here, and go to the club homepage. See all updated information will be shown here.
Hi, this is Joel Erickson with Sprint number 4. As a registered user, I want to request an event so that an admin can add it to the calendar. So a registered user can click on any day and click on the request event button. When a registered user clicks the request event button, the request event form becomes visible. And an event has to have a title, so if I try to submit it without a title, it'll prompt me to fill it out. And I'll say new events on the 14th, some details. And when I hit request events, it'll reload the page, but it won't show up on the calendar as it's just a request. And when a user successfully submits a requested event, a new event is created in the database with the request flag set to true. So we can look in the database and we will see wherever it is, this new event added, and it has the request flag as true. And as a registered user, I want to review my request so that I can see if an admin has approved or denied my request. So on the calendar page, there's a button that shows event requests, and basically it gives you a listing of events that have been requested. And an admin can come through and accept or deny these. The registered user must click the Red Events button. The user can view all the active requests, the title, details, date, and requester. And if there are no active event requests, users will be displayed a message stating no request events. So I'll show that real quickly. I'll just delete these two entries that are requests. And if I refresh, no requested events. And that is my Sprint4. Thank you.
My name is Seth, and today I'll be presenting Sprint4. Child story. As a super admin user, I want to send members emails or SMS so that I can notify them their dues are due. Acceptance criteria. The super admin must be signed in. The super admin must click the ACM Manager link under the My Account menu. The super admin must locate the member they want to email or text. The super admin must click the Payment Request button. The super admin must click the email or SMS button that appears to send notification of current balance. So if you try to access the page, you have to be signed in. Click the ACM Manager over here. Locate the person you want to send. Our balance is $2. So hit the request button, send email. If we come up here, your balance $2. If you were to do text message, you'll hear the phone and it stays the same thing. My balance is $2. Child story. As a super admin user, I want to click a button to email all the members if their balance is above a certain amount so that I do not have to waste time sending individual emails. Acceptance criteria. The super admin must click the Notify All Members button. The super admin must click the Dues button. The super admin must complete the form that appears by typing in a number. The super admin must click the Close button to cancel dues email. The super admin must click the Send Email button to send the email. So right here we have a Notify All Members button. We click the Dues button. We have a little pop-up here. If we try to send, it's required. We can close it out and nothing happens. So if I do, everybody will receive an email that is above, that's balance is greater than what I enter. So I enter 0, we should receive 4 emails, and they're all listed under my email so we know. So send email. So 2, 3, come on, 4. So you have Jen, balance is 50, Dr. Sung, balance is 75, Seth, balance is $2, and logged out balance is $100. So if we do it again, we only do, say we put in $99, we should only receive 1 email from logged out. So refresh, I'm only going to get this logged out, your balance is $100. Child story. As a super admin user, I want member editing to check for errors so that bad data does not get inserted into the database. Acceptance criteria. The super admin must locate the member they want to edit. The super admin must click the edit button in the same row as the member. The super admin must enter the name or error will occur. The superadmin must enter an email address that contains @and.com or an error will occur. The superadmin must enter a 10-digit phone number or an error will occur. The superadmin must enter the dues or an error will occur. So if we want to edit this first one here, remove the name. First name is required. Email. Email is required. If we type in something like this, it gives you the format of the email. If you type in the @ sign, it stays with the format. Phone number. Phone number is required. If you type in a 4, it gives you an example of the format. If you do one that's too long, we'll add an extra 4 in here. Still, it keeps the format visible. And then dues. Dues are required. So you type in 2, you can save it. Child story. As a registered user, I want to log out so that I can sign out of my account when I am done. Acceptance criteria. The registered user must be signed in. The registered user must click the My Account button on the right-hand side. The registered user must click the Log Out link at the bottom of the drop-down menu. So I'm already logged in, My Account, Sign Out. So if somebody tries to click the back button and try to delete logged out, it forwards them to be signed in. If you try to if they have the link memorized and they try to access it, they have to sign in. And if you notice, nothing was deleted. This concludes Sprint 4. Thanks for your time.
Hello, my name is Vladislav Volkov. Today I'll be presenting Sprint 4. Child user story. As an unregistered user, I want to be able to view information about some of the discussions and events on the homepage so I could have quicker access to it. Acceptance criteria. The user must click on the name of an event on the main ACM homepage. Event details are then displayed to the user. User must click on the name of a discussion on the main ACM homepage. The user is then redirected to a page that shows that discussion. So let's see how that works. So we are on the main homepage, and we're going to click on the title of an event, and here we have more information about it. We can also click on the name of the discussion, and we're redirected to that discussion thread. We can click on the upload file, we're redirected here. Next, user story. As an unregistered user, I want to be able to view some of the information about discussions and events on the homepage of the selected club so that I could have quicker access to it. Acceptance criteria. User must click on the name of the event on any of the club pages. Event details are displayed to the user. The user must click on the name of discussion on any of the club pages. The user is redirected to a page that shows that discussion. So let's go to clubs. And let's go to robotics. Click on an event, and we can click on a discussion. And that works for any club. That's it for today. Thank you very much.
All right, that concludes sprint number 4 for Team 8. As you can see from our key achievements, we're moving right along. We're about to move into our last sprint and wrap things up. So things are looking good. We're making good headway. And everything's coming together, so we should finish strong and be able to have a good deliverable product. Thank you very much for your time, and have a great day.